Why? So tell me what's been going on since we last talked.
The last time we talked, it's been getting worse. I know the last time I said it was on a scale of 1 to 10. You asked me, and I said it was a 5. It's a 7.
Okay.
The last time um, we met, it's just like it escalated. What happened was I went to class and I found it out that one of the girls in class was trying to be extremely nice to me, like, here, let me take your books. You got so many books in your book bag. And I went to sit down, and when I realized that something is wet or something, it was eggs, where they put eggs on my seat. And so
Oh no,
everybody,
sorry about that.
yeah, everybody in the class was laughing at me, like, you know. So, and I felt like, you know, I kind of blame my parents because they sent me to this sedity school. Nobody really likes me because I don't have all the designer jeans. You know, they're wearing $100 sneakers. Meanwhile, I'm wearing Walmart specials, you know. So it's difficult for me to, like, I feel I have low self-esteem now since I've been going there. My parents are farmers, and the people at my school, the children at my school, they're from, you know, their parents are doctors, lawyers, you know, they have good jobs. And my parents don't have it like that. But again, I blame my parents for sending me there. I told them I didn't like it the first week I got there, and I'm halfway through my semester, and I still don't like it.
Okay, can I ask you how long have you been going to this school?
Probably like just been like a couple months.
Okay, only a few months. Okay. So, why did your parents decide to send you to that school? Was it a good school for you, or was it just in your area?
Well, they said that they wanted me to do better than they did, even though they took the farming business. That's what they wanted to do, but they said they wanted me to have a brighter future, and that it was the closest college, and that it was supposed to be one of the top 10 schools.
Okay, so it's for academic reasons they decided to send you to that school. Have you talked to them and told them how you're feeling and what's going on at school right now?
No, I tell them that I don't like it, but I never really told them why.
And can I ask why not?
Because I think my dad is not going to understand. He's going to say, tough it up, because that's another thing. You know, we kill animals with guns, we hunt, we do stuff like that, and it's like, he probably want me to act, you know, stern. And we want to do something, I be wanting to, like, when they do things to hurt me, I want to act out, but then I think about my mom, who's more laid back, and, you know, I be wanting to punch him in the face, because that's how we was raised. It's like fighting, and, you know, we take care of, you know, hunting and stuff like that, so I'm like more of a tomboy.
Okay. And so you said that you don't get along with the kids in the class. Do you have any friends on campus? No?
Not really. I do have friends back at home.
At home. Have you thought about maybe joining any clubs or, just to meet some new friends and get out there and, see what's going on campus maybe?
I thought about it, but I don't know what my interests are. I don't really know what I really like. I'm only going to school for business because that's what my parents said I do be good in.
Okay. Well, how do you feel? What do you feel like you'll be good in? What are some of your interests?
I don't really know, but I really didn't like that they kind of made that decision for me, you know?
Yeah, of course. You want to make your own decision.
Right. I do like art. I do.
You like art? Okay. Okay. Have you thought about maybe the art club? Because I know that they have different clubs on campus, like art club and,
They have an art club at my school?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. That's something I could look into.
Yeah, sure. Maybe that's something we can look into together.
Okay.
And maybe I can help you and direct you in the right way. But I just wanna kind of step back a little bit and focus on your mental health. What exactly are you doing? Anything to cope with the bullying at school, or you know how when you're not getting along with the children at school?
Well, I have a punching bag at home in our basement, and I
Okay.
just do like a couple rounds, like.
Okay, you kind of work out to release some stress.
Yeah,
They say like work exercising and stuff that release stress, and you know. Okay. Anything else you do?
Like I said, I like to do art, so I'll, you know, I'll get some paint and I'll draw and I'll, you know, kind of do things when I'm feeling emotional.
Okay.
But lately I've been withdrawing from that. I mean, I just, as soon as I come home, I go to sleep and cry. Because I feel like I want to punch somebody there and I know I can't and it's wrong. And you know how you want to do something and you can't. So you're like, oh, I can't do this.
Well, you know, what we can do is we can practice if you're comfortable, we can practice on how you can like stand up more for yourself, especially at school. Maybe we can practice on maybe you talking to your parents, what you would like to tell your parents, you know, about what's going on at school. We can also practice, I can help you practice how to stand up with the kids at school. If you have time, well, we have, if you would like, we can focus on one area and we can start right now. Like you can tell me which one if you want to talk about your parents or you want to talk about the students at school. We can just focus on how you can express yourself to them. Is that okay with you?
Can we start with what I should say at school, like to be in a nice way?
Absolutely. So what would you like to tell the kids in your class that are being mean to you?
Get the... I ain't gonna say that. Well,
okay.
You're not being really nice to me.
Yeah.
And I don't like the way you're treating me.
Yeah.
And if you're gonna treat me that way, then I don't know what else to say. Maybe I could say like, you know, what you did last week by putting the eggs, whoever did this in class, whoever put the eggs on my seat, I felt that was wrong, that was inappropriate. And if you don't like me, I understand that, but I am a human being. I don't know does that sound okay?
Yeah, that sounds good. That's a step for us to express how you feel to them. You also can report them. Why be tormented in class? You can report them to the teacher. You can report them to, you know, the dean. You know, just so that you don't have to come to class and feel like everyone's picking on you. I think, you know, we both know that's not right for them to put eggs in your seat and you just sit on eggs. That's a form of bullying, unfortunately. So, you know, that's a good step to let them know, you know, like, listen, I want to talk to you guys. I don't like how you treated me. And, you know, if this continues, I will report this. How do you feel about reporting it?
I mean, I could report it. I thought about that, but then I thought about it would make me look like I'm soft, like I can't handle my own, you know, business. So I would probably prefer to talk to them, but if it gets worse, I will think reporting will be something I should do. But I want to see if I talk to them like what I just said, how you told me to do, then I would probably report them. If it gets worse, if I stand up for myself,
okay,
I would try that.
Okay, good. That sounds like a good start, a good step in the right direction. I also want to ask you a few questions. You know, if it's okay with you, you don't have to answer it. But if it's okay with you, I want to ask, like, have you thought about harming yourself in the past or currently?
Just kind of like maybe not harming myself, but I really kind of I did start smoking a little marijuana here and there, having a, you know, glass of wine. That's about it.
Okay.
But I smoke marijuana probably like once a month. I smoked it
Once a month? Okay.
with some of my friends from the country. And I said I don't want to do that no more because I'm trying to do good in school and I'm trying to get a part-time job, so no more, you know.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's good that you're thinking about, you know, what marijuana will do to you and how you want to focus on getting a job. That's good. How often are you drinking wine?
Wine at least once a week.
Once a week? Do you
And
feel
I only
like
have like a 8-ounce glass.
okay? Do you feel like it's harming you? You know, well not harming you, but do you feel like it's helping you cope?
Mm, no, because if it was helping me cope, I'd probably be drinking it
Okay.
every day. And
Right.
it's just something to unwind because school is tough too. This is a
Mhm.
pretty tough school, and then on top of the bullying. I guess not coping necessarily with the bullying, but just everyday life. Just something, have a glass of wine, just to unwind or whatever.
Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. So, I just want to revisit what we talked about today. So we talked about how this week you went to school, you sat. Unfortunately, the kids are bullying you in school. You end up sitting on eggs. You haven't been able to really discuss how you feel with your parents about this school that you don't like. For to help you cope, you're boxing and you smoke a little marijuana and use a little alcohol. Um, okay, so when in next session, we can focus more on coping skills and any goals that you may want to reach. But I feel like we're getting a start today, and we'll be able to work towards any goals that you set forth. Is that okay with you?
Yes, and I just wanted to say one
Mhm.
thing.
Yes.
I've been to other therapists, and I feel like you're an awesome therapist, and you've been helping me
Oh, good.
get through a lot of my hard times. I mean, because since I've been, coming to you, I mean, it's only been a few months, but I've learned a lot since I've been coming to you on how to
Good.
do things on my own. Because
Okay.
most therapists just kind of say, do this, do this, do that.
Okay.
And you're not like that. You're more,
Good.
person-centered,
Good.
which I like. And
Good. Because you do have the tools within you, to help you overcome whatever you're going through. Okay?
okay,
And we're going to dig deep and we're going to find out what you like to do and what we can do that's positive for you to cope. Okay?
okay,
Yep. And it's whatever you want to do, we'll help you meet those goals. Okay?
okay.
Okay. We'll see you next week.
See you next week. Thank you.